Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I just want to kind of go over the Resident Evil series on Netflix. I watched it several times already, just to kind of go over some stuff, and honestly guys, I actually really like it. Now, this video is not going to be like a total review about it, it's just going to talk about some of the things I actually like about the series. So what got me on board to watch the series, besides the name of course, was Lance Reddick. The first thing I remember them saying was Lance Reddick was going to play Wesker. I was like, oh wow, really? Okay, cool. We got a different type of Wesker or whatever. So I was already interested. And if you haven't seen Lance Reddick's acting, I mean, watch his stuff. Like in The Wire, Oz, and a couple other things I can't think of right now. But he's totally badass. And also watch him on the Eric Andre show. He was pretty funny on that. So I knew they were taking the series seriously by adding him to the mix. So I thought that was great. Him playing Wesker, I know a lot of people, I didn't even notice it at first, but a lot of people were comparing one of his scenes to looking like Blade or whatever like that. I thought that was kind of funny. I didn't think about that at first. I thought he looked like Wesker from Resident Evil 5, which he did. And the whole scene where the Wesker's talking to the clones, I thought that was a great scene. That was actually my favorite episode. And overall, his character, like playing the different Weskers, I thought it was very well done. I liked it. Now, the only problem I had with the series is just not liking certain characters, and one of the characters I didn't like, I tried to like them, but they just, I don't know, it was too hard. It was Jade Wesker. I just could not like her character. One of the things, even when she was a kid, when she knocked over the laptop, when she got mad at Albert, I was like, what the hell? And then like some of the scenes as an adult felt forced, like the badassery or whatever like that. The action scenes are awesome, but it just seems like sometimes it was like forced, forced acting sometimes. I don't know, man. It just seemed kind of off to me, but maybe I'll actually appreciate her character in the second season, if there is one. I think there's going to be a second season, so I'm not too worried about it. They're not going to give this series the Cowboy Bebop treatment. At least I hope not. But you guys let me know how you felt about Jade. I want to like her character, but it's just hard, man. I don't know. Now, I actually do like Billy Wesker. I thought Billy Wesker was actually well done. I liked her character. You can see the tragic issue she had to deal with and everything like that. The adult version of her, the reveal of the adult version was actually pretty cool, because I thought the reveal was going to be Albert Wesker, but it was her. So that was pretty awesome. And I like the adult Billy too. She's very well done. And one of the scenes I liked with her that was really cool was the scene where she was controlling the drones. I thought that was cool, how she was mowing out all the zombies and other people as well. That was well done. So overall, her character to me, I feel like, yeah, she's pretty cool. Now, the infamous antagonist of the series, Evelyn. I know a lot of people, from what I read, they do not like her. They thought she was horrible. And the first thing that comes up is the dance scene. Overall, I actually really liked Evelyn. There was something about her, man. Her creepy expressions just held this sinister plot behind it. I was like, man, what the hell what's going on in her head, dude? She was freaking crazy and creepy. So I thought she was well done. I know that dance part throws some people off, but maybe they aimed it towards younger fans of the series. I don't know. The J-pop kids or something. I don't know, but it didn't bother me as much as it bothered other people. I looked past that, and I'm wondering how she got like that. So maybe they'll reveal that in season 2. But overall, as the villain of the series, I felt like I actually liked her. You guys got to remember, the series is trying to be something different. It may reference the game with certain things, like of course Albert Wesker, the volcano. A couple of names are thrown out, like Barry's name was thrown out. The Master of Unlocking quote was thrown out there too. So there's a lot of references to the games, but I don't want the series to actually follow the games. I want it to be its own thing. And I think it's doing a great job of doing that. I really liked it. I didn't think I was, but I actually liked the series. Now, I want to go on to one of my favorite characters of the series, but unfortunately, this character might not be in season 2. I'm hoping there's a way he could survive, but I'm not sure yet. So now, just want to talk about Baxter. Now, when Baxter was introduced, it reminded me of the scene. If you guys seen the movie Triple X, you guys remember when Danny Trejo, he was first introduced as a bad guy in that movie, and like he was supposed to like come into this room, took off his sunglasses, and was about to torture some guys. Well, it looked like something straight out of a movie, so the guys started laughing, right? You know, that's what happened to me as soon as I saw Baxter, because they had this tense music, and then they tried to zoom in on him. I was like, oh my god! I was like, man, I cannot take this guy seriously. So I'm laughing and everything like that. And even when he's walking down the stairs, he trips. I was like, man, this guy's terrible. But he actually won me over, and his jokes. The scene where he was talking about his family, and he found out his family was some pet dogs. I thought that was hilarious, and he even got this cool ass gun scene at the end, and I thought it was great, and it was well done. So I'm hoping he survives. He has, even though he was a villain, you know, turned kind of anti-hero. I feel like he'd be great in season 2 to come back somehow. I mean, we didn't actually see him get torn apart by the zombies, but, you know, maybe he got out of it somehow. I'm hoping he did. But I actually really liked Baxter. He didn't win me over at first, but he eventually, I thought he was good. Now, the zombies, let's talk about the monsters real fast. So, the zombies, I thought they were well done. They looked hideous. One of my favorite ones was actually the Twister zombie. The ones where they jumped off of the bridge onto that car and they started like twisting around and they attacked the driver. I thought those zombies looked really well done. I mean, they all look good, but those ones actually tripped me out. Like those were some pretty crazy zombies. Monsters, the spider I thought was well done, you know, and they gave the spider a crazy kill, and the spider basically ripped this guy in half, and I thought that was pretty crazy. But the way they took the spider out was kind of lame. You know, hey, let me shut this door real fast, and the spider's like zooming towards her, and it gets crushed by the gate. I thought that was kind of stupid. You know, they just wanted to kill it easily. They didn't want to put too much more special effects into killing the thing, so they did it like that. But still, the spider had its own episode. Thought it was well done. It was creepy, and the spider was pretty hideous. The caterpillar, at least I think it was a caterpillar, that monster was pretty cool too, but the whole chasing scene seemed kind of off to me. I don't know what it was. I just didn't really care for it too much. But the thing was too, and I talked about to my buddy Preston about this too, the scene where the caterpillar had grabbed the Jade and picked her up and slammed her on that car, you know, that should have been over. Like, I thought that thing was going to swallow her. I thought that was the end of her, you know, but somehow she survived it. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Wesker said, "I made you strong," so he did something to her genetic code to where she's like strong. She could like endure a lot of that stuff. So maybe that was it. But at first that scene was kind of weird to me, but now that I'm thinking about it, not so much. The crocodile scene was pretty cool too, but it wasn't, I don't think it was like scary or anything like that. It was just more of like a tense scene because they were in an open area dealing with it. What was scary about the crocodile in Resident Evil games is you're in a closed area where you can't really run anywhere from it. You had to actually face it. So in this open field where the crocodile's coming at people, they could like run in all different directions or whatever. But I did like it. And then there was that weird scene where the daughter, Jade's daughter, had a moment with it before they blasted it. I think the crocodile could have had like a better scene, but still, I mean, it served its purpose, you know. I don't see what they could have really did with it besides have it like eat a couple people and, you know, run around. That was about it. You know, one of the most terrifying things about the crocodile in the original Resident Evil game is that, you know, you didn't want to get killed by it because a lot of people forget about this. Resident Evil has some brutal death scenes. And what was crazy about those death scenes was, you know, it showed your character suffering before they died. So it was pretty crazy. So this obviously didn't do that, but still, we got the crocodile. Cool. Then I almost forgot about the chainsaw character. I thought adding the chainsaw character in it was pretty cool, cutting up the people and feeding them to the zombies. That character, you know, definitely a nod to Resident Evil 4 and 5, Dr. Salvador. Very cool. And then there was a Screamer zombie. Screamer zombie, I don't know. The first thing I thought about when I saw it was kind of like something similar to like I think Left 4 Dead. I think they had a Screamer in there or something like that, you know, but still, you know, adding it to the Resident Evil series I thought was pretty cool. It controls the zombies pretty much, so yeah, there was that. Alright guys, so I know I'm not going over everything. I don't want to go over everything. It's too much to talk about, but those are the things I did like about the series, and obviously some things I didn't like too much. But still, I thought it was an overall series. It had high production values. It had, for me, more than one likable character, which was great. So, you know, cool. I mean, like I said, Jade has a lot to live up to if I'm going to like her. But maybe I don't have to like her. There's enough characters in there that I like that keep me watching the series. Obviously, Lance Reddick is Wesker. You know, he's well done. I like Evelyn. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I think she's a good villain. You know, Billy Wesker, you know, the tragic character. I think she's well done. Obviously, you know how I feel about Jade, and then I'm hoping for the return of Baxter in season 2. So let's all hope for Baxter. But anyways, guys, I don't want to draw this video out too much longer. It's already hit the 10-minute mark, and I was hoping it would be 5 minutes, but I just got to talking too much. But let me know in the comments what you think about the series. You know, give me a little bit of detail. Don't just say you hate it or loved it. You know, give a little detail. You know, so and then I'll probably respond to you. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you, Radical Reggie, and I will see you all later.